Hi! Vivienne, Lynsey here. Did you miss me? Because guess what? I missed you. You don't need to answer, because that was rhetorical. Hi! I'm back. I know, it's been such a long time coming, and first of all, may I apologise for my awful upload schedule. Sorry. But you know, people get busy, and things happen, and life changes, and stuff. However, I am back. For the foreseeable future, I hope, as long as I keep on with this, because I started it as a hobby and then I kind of just wanted to keep it going and keep on with it, and then I had a complete creative stump. It was a sad time, it really was. However, I'm kind of back on my feet now. A lot has happened since we've last spoken. If I have a quick look back, when was the last time I uploaded anything? Because I went through a phase of kind of like just uploading performances that I'd done, because you kind of enjoyed that, or so you said anyway. So the last time that I uploaded anything for me was 4 months ago, and that was my Drag Idol semi-final win. So yeah, so we've not actually discussed that, we've not had a chat about that, and I'm going to do it all. However, earlier today, what I did was, because I've always wanted to try something a bit different, try something new, and I've been so inspired by so many different YouTubers recently that I thought, I know, I'm going to follow the herd and do something that seems to work really well. So I either suggested doing a get ready with me or a mukbang. Always wanted to do one. In fact, I filmed one a while ago with like really ratchet food from the garage, like Rustler's burgers and pot noodles, and I was just talking shit and I hadn't really prepped for it. I just was hungry one day and just turned on the camera. So today I've prepped a little bit. I asked people on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter any questions that they may have for me, so it's not just me scrambling for topics to talk about other than myself. And you were all really great, and I have a few questions. So what I've done is I've ordered from my favourite Chinese restaurant. I tried to order from this new burger place in the Northern Quarter, and put through my order, and I was really excited because it was brand new. I was going to do like a look at this, and they did a pudding, they did a nice Oreo cheesecake, and it was like a burger with like bacon and a steak and an actual burger and onions and truffle butter, and I'm literally salivating, and I was really excited for it. And then when it came to it, I wasn't able to pay in cash, and she's not been to the bank in a while because she's living off of cash. Yeah, I basically was just like, well, this isn't going to work. So I had to go to my favourite Chinese place, which is a place called Hing Fat, and I will show you in a bit what I've got. If anybody from Manchester is watching this right now and they are already familiar with Hing Fat, I know that you're practically gushing with excitement because you wait. It's incredible. Again, salivating. This video might just be called Vivienne salivates on camera. Hi, I'm back. Okay, so it arrived. And I just pulled my delivery man. Just like, you look very hot tonight. I was like, yeah, in the dark, maybe, but not in this lighting. I've got a nice gin and tonic. ASMR. I'm determined to do ASMR, but I really want a nice camera, a nice microphone for it. So it's the rice, salt and pepper chips, chicken, noodles, and a curry sauce. And my body has never been so ready. So I've got my chopsticks, which I can't really use at the best of times, let alone with nails. Yeah, it's really good. It's fucking hot. Let's start with the questions that were asked on Facebook. So, Brad Ray has asked, what's your favourite bar to work at? Now, the most important thing to know about Brad Ray is that he's my boss at Oscars in Manchester. So he's kind of fishing for Oscars by Manchester, and it is. It comes to no surprise, as I am there every single week. Trisha Paytas is quaking! Fucking quaking. She's the queen there. Oscars, I love it there. So, way back, I've nearly been there a year now. I'm there every fortnight for a quiz. I'm there every month on a Friday, every month on a Thursday. We do our sing-along on the last Sunday of every month. It's really good. Really, really good. He also then went to ask, who are your favourite promoters / bosses? My favourite boss is Brad, of course. But everybody that I've worked for has been really great. Ever since Drag Idol, I've kind of been going to a few different venues and working in different places all over the UK. And I've got a few more coming up in the next year. And I hope that those experiences will be as nice as the ones that I'm currently having. I'm having a great time. I'm still self-employed, I'm still loving it. I've not had to... Self-employed and loving it! Went to the school of hard knocks! Fucking hate that. Oh, went to St. Trinian's School for Girls. Brad's last question was also, rate Oscars Bar Manchester out of 10. It's an easy 10. And I'll tell you why. So, Oscars is the kind of place in Manchester, it's the only place in Manchester that is a show tune only venue. And that's really niche. And sometimes being a niche venue or a niche performer can sometimes really work against you. However, Oscars has kind of taken something that may work against them and just completely spun it round. And they put on not just queer performers, but they put on singers of all shapes and sizes, and musicians, and they have a musician of the month every month, obviously. And they just work really hard to make it a safe space and an exciting space for people. Jordan Liam Sim then asked me, who works at Oscars, rate Brad Rate on a scale of 1 to wig. Wig. Every time. Stuff that boy does. Then my good friend, Very Cherry, asked me, what daily struggles do you come across being a drag queen? The hardest thing for me in drag is probably what any other self-employed person has. You don't have a day off. Every day you're having to promote, or you're having to work on your material, or you're having to really push your craft. As a drag queen, I've got it really easy. I've got an incredible fiancé, I've got loving friends, loving family. My entire family know about what I do, they're really supportive. I have a nice place where I live. You know, there's nothing really bad that I've ever witnessed being a drag queen. I'll be honest, I've never even really witnessed any homophobic or transphobic slurs towards myself. And for that I'm really lucky, however. I'm really lucky to have not had that experience, and I really feel for people that have, and it's incredibly wrong, incredibly disturbing that in this day and age it still happens. And one day maybe everything will change. I doubt it, but one day maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. Let me just have some of this chicken. We definitely need sauce for that. Let's move to Twitter, because I got some really good questions from Twitter. From Marky Burgess. So Marky Burgess is a very good friend of mine. I met him through my other half, and he is incredibly supportive. He lives in Wales, which means that I don't think he gets to see us as much as he'd like, and vice versa. But he's a real supporter of what I do and what my other half does, and he's just a really lovely soul. So what's next for Vivienne Lynsey in the new year for YouTube and music? Well, YouTube, I hope to continue. I'm hoping that something really monumental is going to happen within my life, and it to be completely unique and completely different. So, I want something really big to happen to me that's really unique, that I can document really well, in a really nice way, practice my editing skills a bit more, and something that you're all going to really enjoy. Music-wise, one of my huge goals is to perform with a live band in drag, which I've now done and which I now do pretty much every month at Albert Schloss. I think you've heard me talk about Albert Schloss before, and we're back there now for Kunst Cabaret, which is every Tuesday. I'm there pretty much once a month, and I get to perform with the band. And it's so much fun. It's just so much fun. It's everything that I've ever really wanted out of drag. We do our own post-modern jukebox kind of esque songs to ones that they've not done yet. Last time we did Bonnie Tyler Holding Out for a Hero and I Want to Dance with Somebody, which was sick. It's just really great fun, and I hope to work with them a lot more. They're a band called The Sunday Best. No, just Sunday Best. So go check them out because they're incredible. But I also would love to perform with an orchestra. That's the next big step for Vivienne, I think. Moving from a band to an orchestra. For me, it's life-changing. Like, I've written a one-woman show. It's not ready yet. And when I perform it, I want it to be just right. I want it to be perfect. I don't want to look at it and just be like, yeah, it was okay. Like, it could be better. And that's what's stopping me from putting it out to the world at the moment. I've got a lot of work to do with it, but it does involve an orchestra and some really good orchestral arrangements. So it will happen one day, hopefully. But I'd like to maybe get into writing maybe a third draft of it, now that I've had quite a lot of feedback. And I think maybe if I go back to it now, it will completely change. It will absolutely completely change. But it's something that I would like to continue with. Let me try this. Look at this. Makeup Guru. No chicken is ever shaped like this. It's really good though. So good. This G&T is working a treat as well. Oh. Marky then also asked, ever think about doing a cover album? I have thought about doing a cover album. I would love to do a cover album. So when I lived in Nottingham, my friend Jay, who I lived with, he had like a recording studio kind of like just in the house. And we, for Christmas one year, I thought that it would be really great, because I'm that kind of person, to record like a colour album for my grandmother, well, my grandparents, my mum, and anybody who wanted it really. And it was nice. There was some Stevie Nicks on there, there was some Christmassy stuff on there, there was Bridge Over Troubled Water, which is my grandma's favourite song, and I don't know if they've still got it. I'd like to hear it now, like 3-4 years down the line, and just be like, oh, okay, that's how I was then, this is how I am now. But I would like to do another one. It's just, it's time. It's time, and it's getting into a good recording studio, and I'm really feeling that. But I would really like to do it. You never know, Marky, somebody might see this and just be like, oh yeah, let's do that. So I was asked this question by somebody called on Twitter at Gloria Degotnout. Gloria Degotnout. Happiness. But I have a question. When are you going to throw away that hideous pink countess dress? And can you throw it my direction? I can always put a panel in. Okay, so maybe 3 or 4. Just don't tell. Well, I've just told everyone, so I apologise for that. I'm never getting rid of that dress. My dressmaker currently has it. My good friend, one of my best friends, Melissa Bowler, she is absolutely incredible. Go and check her out. She does a lot of my outfits. Nothing like this that I have decided to sit and eat in, but some of my big pieces. We're working on a collection at the moment, which I can't wait for you to see. I can't wait to wear, but I'm seeing her very soon for a fitting, and I think you're going to be really impressed, because everything that she does is phenomenal, and I love her very much. So, so then I had a few questions. One being, what Hogwarts house am I in? I am in Slytherin, according to Pottermore, which is fine. I'm okay with that. And I kind of understand why. You know, not all of them are evil douchebags. It's just, you hear about the ones that are, I think. But I could get on board with being a Slytherin. I thought I was always more Ravenclaw. Apparently not. I think it's because I prefer blue over green. If you were a Heather, what would you be? Who would you be? I would probably be Heather Chandler, or I would want to be Heather Chandler, because I was never a Heather Chandler at school. But now look at me. I'm sat here eating a big box of Chinese food on the internet for you all to see. If you were casting a drag production of Heathers, which queens would you cast? Really good question. Shit. Oh my god. I would definitely have to have Tia Coffee. Mainly because she's obsessed with Heathers as much as I am. Oh, Poppycock. I'd have Poppy. I would want to play Veronica Sawyer. Kind of dream role, really. But they can fight over which Heather they want to be. Maybe Chanel number 5. I feel that she's really good. And I think that she would make a good Heather. So I think the 3 of them together would be good Heathers. I've been asked if I can do a little impromptu performance. So, Mean Girls, the musical, is on Broadway at the moment. I'm not sure if it's going to come to the UK. If it is, then correct me please, and let me know when, because I want to audition. But this is a, so they wanted me to do a little rendition. Hi! Welcome back! I'm sorry for this really quick change of character, but my camera stopped recording, and this is what you are now left with. So I apologise for the change, but hi, I'm James. I am Vivienne's identical brother. Yeah, I know, it's hard to believe. She actually shares the limelight with someone sometimes. But this is me. I'm halfway through talking about this question about singing this song from Mean Girls. So this is I'd Rather Be Me, with a bit of a twist, just for you guys. So raise your right finger and solemnly swear, whatever they say about me, I don't care. I won't twist your knots to join your game, I won't say you make me mad, and if you treat me bad, I'll say you're bad. And if I eat alone from this moment on, that's just what I'll do, 'cause I'm Vivienne Lynsey, I'm Vivienne Lynsey, I'm Vivienne Lynsey, oh can't you see? There we go. So that's for you, Tia. I hope you enjoyed this entire video. Thank you so much for sticking around. I think that I'm back now, hopefully anyway. If you've got any ideas of any other videos, then please just drop them in the comments below, because I really enjoy reading your comments, and I try to respond to as many as possible. So yeah, that's me, over and out. I'm away next weekend, or this weekend coming it'll be, in London and Bristol, so hopefully I will try and vlog those experiences so that I'll have something to post in the future. So thank you for sticking around again. If you like what you see, hit the notification button, and You'll see when I post some more. You don't need to, but it'd be nice if you did. So I'll see you guys later, and thanks again for sticking around. Bye.